So today, guys, we're going to be starting off with the vendor reset. We're going to start off with the base of operation, work our way to the clan vendor, and then obviously the countdown vendor. So the first item is going to be the Mozambique Special. This is a named item. Obviously, if you need these named items, you don't have them. It's kind of easier just to buy these right here and then donate them to get them proficient. You remember, you need 20 of these. You take them to your recalibration library, turn them into your expertise library, you donate them, and then it'll be proficient. Now, they also have the AUG A3 with SMG damage, crit chance, damage targets out of cover with future perfect. They have the FAL, which used to be one of my favorite ones until the Kingbreaker came out and just overpowered this bad boy. This one has assault rifle, health damage, damage targets out of cover, and breadbasket. And they have the X45. Remember, all the weapons along with named items, you only need 20 of them to donate. Now, for the gear items, you need a little bit more, so that's really up to you. I kind of just feel like just play countdown. They have the 511 Tactical backpack. I would probably pass on this one. They have the RNK chest piece with spotter, crit chance, hazard protection, skill tier. Pass on that. They do have a 6.9% headshot damage mod, 6.4% deflect duration mod. They also have a 5.8% duration mod and a 4% burn duration. So that's what they have right there, guys. The next items are going to be right here at the countdown vendor, and they're going to be the White Death, the Caesar's Guard, and the Rock and Roll. Remember, the Rock and Roll is a DZ or conflict exclusive item. The rolls on this one aren't that great. It has magazine size, damage to armor, and shotgun damage. You can max out the shotgun damage if you want. The thing is, I would probably want something else besides the magazine size, since the talent on this one is called Perfectly Extra. You already get 50% magazine capacity. So I'd probably pass on that 12% right there. But if you guys need this to get it fully proficient, 75 countdown credits. The same thing with the Caesar's Guard. Comes with skill tier, status effects, headshot damage. You could put skill damage on there. And then they have the White Death, marksman rifle, the headshot damage, and damage charge out of cover. And you can swap out the steady handed. So not bad, these two. But ideally, if you just use 20 of these, you donate them and you get them fully proficient. Those are the 3 named items for this week. So the next item is right here at the level 30 clan vendor, and we have the swap chain with SMG damage, crit chance, magazine size. Like I said, with named items, you donate 20 of them, you get them proficient. You have the True Patriot backpack with armor, status effect. I would probably pass on it. The rolls are a little bit low on this one. They have the hardware chest piece with skill tier, headshot damage. You might want to pass on this one too, unless you're trying to build some type of hardwire build. And then they have the Heartbreaker knee pads with armor, status effects. You can swap out the status effects for crit chance or crit damage. So yeah, those are the 3 gear set items. They do have the PX4 that comes with pistol damage, damage to armor, and in sync. They have the SOCOM M1A with rifle damage, critical chance, swap speed, and breadbasket. And the next 2 items are the SR1, and they have the KSG shotgun. Now, obviously, with all of the weapons, like I said, donating 20 of them to get them proficient. But this KSG shotgun actually has a maxed out 15% shotgun damage roll. And I would take that to my library if I didn't have one and put it in there. For the holster they have right here, they have a Murakami holster with skill tier, skill damage, headshot damage. Probably pass on that. They have a Wyvernware backpack with skill tier, armor regen, health, and concussion. And then the Providence chest piece with weapon damage, armor regen, skill tier, and entrenched. For the mods, they have the 8.7% disorient resistance. They have a +1 targets on the Firefly, and then they have the skill duration 8.9%, and then they have +4 repair charges. So those are the mods right here for this week. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually head over to the theater, and there's gonna be a named item for us there. So for the vendor here at the theater, they have the artist tool. So if you guys want to pick this one up, rifle damage, critical hit damage, health damage with perfect rifleman. Not that great of rolls, but great for donating for your proficiency. They have the SASG. They have an LVOAC, they have this Wyvernware gloves, and they have the China Light knee pads. So yeah, nothing too great here. They have the bleed resistance mods. They have 4.9% skill haste mods, 4.3% deflector damage. They have +1 max targets, and then 6% duration for your decoy. But yeah, the one things I would keep in mind, obviously if you're new returning, keep an eye on the weapon items and the named items, because those items are easier just to donate them than waste your time farming them over and over. So the next item is going to be right here at the campus. They have the Taboola. This is going to be a named LMG that comes with perfectly steady handed. Another item if you guys need it. I don't really like this weapon, but it's great if you guys want to get those items proficient. They also have a classic M44 Carbine, and then they have the black market RPK 74 with killer. So yeah, 3 good items you can put in to get donated. For the mask, they have a Petrov match, weapon damage, headshot damage, critical damage. They have a DNH holster, weapon damage, weapon handling, explosive resistance, 5.6% repair skills mod, 13.4% in snare health. They have +4 stem charges. They have the pulse of 8.6% radius, and then the trap charge of 4.3% duration. So here, just pick up the weapons if you're looking for them. We have the DZ items. We're gonna go to DZ West. So we're right over here at DZ West, and obviously every week they have one new item. So they actually have another rock and roll. So this one has shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical chance. So this one is a little bit better because you could just max out the 2 and then put damage targets out of cover. But ideally, this costs DZ resources. I would recommend just buying the ones from over at the countdown vendor and using that one instead. So we're currently at DZ South, and let's take a look at what she has. She actually has the Devil's Due. This one comes with weapon damage, explosive resistance, weapon handling, and it's perfect clutch. This is a DZ exclusive item, so if you don't have one and you're looking to get one proficient, what you could do is just buy this one, put it on, and then be able to use it to get it proficient. So that's really up to you. And for the weapons, like I said, I'd probably just pass on those. So the named item would be the one item I would pick up if I needed to get this proficient. So once you get to DZ East, take a look at what she has. She actually has the Black Friday. This is the Perfect Unhinged LMG. It's a DZ exclusive, has max out rate of fire, LMG damage, damage out of cover. So if you guys have been looking for one of these, this might be a good time to really pick this one up. I will tell you though, the rolls are really low, so I would highly just use this just to level it up. Put it on, make like a small build around it, run conflict, or play whatever kind of missions you want to play. Get this proficient and then donate it. That's about it until you get a better one. But yeah, DZ exclusive item if you don't have one. Been looking for this one. 152 DZ credits. Now there are 2 vendors obviously that we have not hit. So we'll head over here, and the first vendor is going to be right here. Mr. Marco, he has a Tactical Vector SBR 9mm. So if you guys have been looking for one of these to donate, rolls are pretty average. Probably would pass on this. It has a classic M44 Carbine. We actually had one of those already for sale. Another one you guys could pick up. And they have the classic M1A. Now, what I would recommend if you guys have been doing what I've been doing, there's actually the Liberty quest that you could do over and over and over as long as you just keep dismantling. Part of it, you do need the D50. So if you guys do those 4 missions, you get the pieces, you craft it with the D50, then you'll need another one. I recommend buy a couple of these, just throw them in your stash and have them like on standstill. But this week is actually a good week to kind of stock up on them if you guys want to do that. You do the missions, you could do the Liberty quest over and over, you get an exotic, dismantle it. So yeah, that's just up to you. If you haven't done the Liberty quest, you could just pick one up and have one just in case you ever decide to do it. They have the China Light backpack with weapon handling, health, skill tier, leadership, would pass on that. More Carbine gloves with skill tier, skill haste, and headshot damage. They do have this pretty nice Providence mask with maxed out weapon damage. So I would just use this weapon damage. If you don't have 15% on any mask, put it in your library, and now you will have that 15% weapon damage that you can add to your builds later on. 8.2% blind def resistance, 15,000 armor and kill, 4.3% burn damage, 4.3% damage, and then obviously 5.9% shock radius. And those are the items right there. So we just have one more vendor, and he's gonna be over here. So let's see what he has so we can wrap up this video. So Roy's gonna have the AKM with maxed out rate of fire. You can see that I don't even have this in my library. You can see the little arrow where it says rate of fire. It's not fully maxed out. So I'm gonna buy this, and then I am going to put it in my library. They have this M700 Tactical, another one with Lucky Shot, but what's cool about this, it does have that 10% damage targets out of cover. If you need this for your library, I would pick this up and then you could throw it in. They have the UIC 15 with maxed out 15% rifle damage, another god roll that you could throw into your library if you don't already have it. I would probably pass on this one too, not a great weapon. And then they have this Officer's M9A1. So 4 weapons you could pick up and 3 of them you can donate. They do have this Overlord chest piece with 9% weapon damage, 3.9% crit chance, but look, 20% repair skills. If you need the repair skills for your chest piece, if you don't have it in your library, pick that one up and donate it. They have the Providence knee pads, weapon damage, weapon handling, headshot damage. They have Overlord knee pads with weapon damage, headshot damage, status effects, 8.6% in snare resistance, 10.1% critical damage. They have 4.3% burn damage, +1 max targets, and then 6% health. So a couple items you guys can actually use. They have the repair skills, they have the rifle damage, they have the damage sharks out of cover, and this AKM with the rate of fire. You can buy all those and like literally just put them into your library like I'm about to do now. But those are all the items from this week's vendor. Remember, if you buy an item, you go over here to your recalibration station, you go over to library, then you look for the item you just bought. We bought assault rifle, we go to attributes, we go all the way down, and then you're going to see the rate of fire that I finally got, and then I'm going to extract it. Now, I've gotten to the point I've got all the ones that I really need, but if I ever see one like that pops up when I'm doing these, I always buy it, and there we go, maxed out. So if you guys are looking at getting your attributes maxed out, your core attributes for any of your weapons, well, those were a few that you guys could do. We'll wrap it up here, guys. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, nothing but skills out.